Morning gents, it's Friday Bacon here, and I've got another quick video on Call of Duty Ghosts. So for you that don't know what Call of Duty Ghost is, it's a hypothetical at the moment. Well, the next Call of Duty game, it's rumored to be called Call of Duty Ghosts. Um, the rumor came out with Drifter. He's a big YouTuber. Look him up if you want. Basically, one of his subscribers or friends or something told him this information. So we're not 100% sure on how, real this information could be. But Drifter seems pretty compelled as his friend is very trustworthy and whatnot. So anyway, I'm going to be talking about it, the facts and stuff, and I'm also going to be debunking it because there's a few facts there that just don't make sense, and just from many points of view, from business, from Activision, and just doesn't make sense for many potential buyers and whatnot. So first off, Call of Duty Ghosts is going to be revealed apparently on the May the 1st. So we haven't got long to go. So obviously we won't be waiting that long to find out if this information is true or not. So we should be happy about that, because what's worse than a huge wait for the news to be confirmed and whatnot. Anyway, so it's set in the future, possibly like Black Ops 2. However, it's in a different era, a different hypothetical era. So basically, essentially, actually, current gen weapons are going to be used in the future. So I'm thinking in the campaign there's going to be some story like, I don't know, some resource may be very low in quantity, and basically, current gen next gen weapons can't be built, or something happens to the gun industry that new guns cannot be made, made for armies and whatnot, and they can only be privately made, and they're going to be very expensive. So next is dynamic loading screens. Now, I don't know about this. It sounds like a bit of a gimmick, but it'll be kind of cool seeing basically different entrances to the game. So currently we have a generic, you just spawn there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're off. Basically what I'm thinking, or what Drifter suggested to me, was maybe a helicopter flies in and you slide down a rope to the battlefield, or like you arrive in a car or a tank or anything. A lot of things can be done, and basically you get transported there and you get to see a bit of that, which would be kind of cool to start off the game. But 2-3 months in, you'll probably get sick to death of you sliding down a rope every game, which will be annoying, no doubt about it. Apparently, there's no alternative to, well, there is an alternative to dolphin diving. And basically they're going to have some sliding mechanism, and you'll be able to shoot while you slide. When I think of sliding, I really think of like sliding 5-10 meters for some reason. The only reason I can see sliding working if you're on a slippery environment or something, but I'm really not sure. Yeah, so, but being realistic, if a slide is going to happen, it's only going to be over the course of a meter, and it sounds pretty overpowered if you can slide somewhere while shooting. So hopefully accuracy is decreased. No spec ops. No spec ops. Thank fucking God. Spec ops, terrible. Didn't like it. Basically, last time on Modern Warfare 3, they tried to copy zombies in a sense, try to make it, but just did not work for me. Modern Warfare 3 just didn't work for me overall, but I would definitely rather play multiplayer than the Spec Ops. Yeah, Spec Ops didn't like it, so apparently there's no Spec Ops. But of course they'll be doing something. Now, this brings an idea to my head. I know it won't happen, but it'd be bloody awesome if Treyarch or the Treyarch Zombies team, worked on the extra game add-ons such as zombies on Call of Duty Ghosts, because it's no longer Modern Warfare now. It's Ghosts or Call of Duty Ghosts. So there is a chance of Treyarch maybe working on zombies or something as an add-on for the game, which would be awesome because we'd have a dedicated team for zombies. Or Treyarch would have a dedicated teams towards multiplayer, and I'm assuming probably a dedicated team towards Call of Duty Ghosts. Also, if these rumors are true, Neversoft, the people that made Tony Hawk games and stuff, apparently will be making this next Call of Duty, because they had ads on their website looking for the next Call of Duty game or something, like creators and developing on next gen and a first person shooter, and they had all these tags in there. So yeah, basically it could be Neversoft making the multiplayer or the campaign, which will be really interesting to see a new company developing for the game. So yeah, basically another point is destructible environments. Now I know Battlefield 3 has had destructible environments in many other games, but it's going to be hard to get destructible environments working in a game like Call of Duty, but it sounds really cool. And it could be a game changer. Basically, games also could be, the mechanics of the map and game can absolutely change. Usually there's 3 or 4, 5 or 6 sometimes different routes to take to go to places or go to the enemy. Imagine if like a helicopter crashed, like someone shot it down, it's fallen on a building, right? Everyone in the building dies and you can no longer navigate through that building. How crazy would that be? So that means one trail is gone and now everyone else has to take the 4 remaining trails, providing there are only 5 to start off with. So that could really change up the game. Basically, players are going to have to adapt to different scenarios and whatnot. So I think destructible environments would be kind of cool. Obviously, destructible environments would suck if you could just chuck a sticky grenade and like half the wall collapses. That would kind of suck. I think it'd be better if like something more extreme happens, like a helicopter crashes or something like that. That'd be very cool. So yeah, if they can, master it, I'm going to be really happy. But if they do some half-hearted shit, like Drifter was talking about, the new DLC map Hydro, the water, we don't want that shit. You can't come out with a next gen, and I'll talk about this in a second, a next gen game and have the mechanics of a game of Hydro, which is the Hydro water plant, which is on Xbox 360 and PS3. That'd just be stupid. You can't get away with that shit. They're going to have to do a really good job or they're just going to fail here. And now the next one that surprised the shit out of me was only next gen. So hopefully you stick around for this, but only next gen is bloody stupid. Basically, from an investor's standpoint, from a business standpoint, from a consumer standpoint, there's no sense in making it next gen. When I say next gen, I mean PS4, Xbox 720, and PC. But there is no way, absolute no way in their right minds would they do that. Basically, it would cut their profits, their sales, and everything dramatically. Most people don't go by the next gen out there straight away. The only way this could work if basically Microsoft and Sony signed a deal saying only make the game for next gen so it improves the next gen sales, but I can't imagine that happening. And if that were to happen, Activision must have taken a huge bribe. And I just, yeah. And you got to think back in history. They still made the bloody games for Wii, you know? There's a very outdated console, and they were still making it for that. I think Modern Warfare 3 they still had for Wii. So basically, they were developing it for anything just to earn a bit more money. So yeah, thanks for listening. I didn't really debunk it, but I'm gonna do another review or debunk soon, and hopefully you can listen to that.